Hello, beautiful people. Guess what? It's day 30. Congratulations. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 of your Heart Connection Challenge. And congratulations for getting to day 30 and being here and watching this and gifting yourself time to actually experience this. And so as you're watching and as you're listening, this is the last video cast for the challenge. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. I won't be giving you a challenge, but I'll be going through what the 30 challenges were and other tools and tips and hints and information that you can use moving forward, because it's really, really important that you keep the momentum with this, because like a lot of things, as you know, through your own life experience, with the best of intentions, you can start something and then it wanes, and you drop back, other things come in from the side, you get overwhelmed with life pressures. And all of these challenges, as gentle, as grounded, as compassionate as they are, can be swept to the side as not necessary, not needed. Well, I've got about as much as I can out of this. And that's your choice. Your choice moving forward is going to be, do you want to exist and live as your human avatar and keep surviving? How does that feel? Or do you want to keep moving towards your authentic self, who you know in your gut brain, in your heart, who you truly are? The culmination, when you do your balanced breathing, when you bring yourself into alignment, into balance, and you connect, and you communicate, and you experience, and you get that wisdom of who you are. It's like, okay, I know who I want to be. I know what I want to be. And you future pace it. By future pace, I mean you're looking at yourself in the future, feeling yourself in the future in a good way, not catastrophizing things, which is what your ego and your head brain does to keep you safe, to help you survive. So when you actually step back and look at your future as your authentic self and all that is, all that could be, use that to inspire you. Is it scary? Yeah. Will you get anxiety and fear from it? Absolutely. Because a lot of it is unknown, because you haven't got there yet. You haven't experienced it yet. You might have had snippets of it throughout your life, but you feel it. But there's an ease and there's an element of comfort in being and playing your human avatar, as hard as that is, and the bullshit that you're putting up with just to survive. But it's a known experience because it's ingrained neurologically within you. The neural pathways, the networks that your ANS is moving through is what you've set up to help you survive. And that takes time to break down for you to form these habits moving forward, to realize that you're more than your human avatar. Okay? You're a spiritual being having the human experience. And with everything starting and ending with your heart has to be a part of that experience. And you gift yourself the opportunity to go in. and to discover and to heal and to grow. Because remember, you cannot heal what you do not feel. Really, really important. And when you go into your heart, you gift yourself an opportunity to feel. Plenty of good things in there, but a lot of bad stuff. Trauma, pain, woundings, things that you're moving away from, you don't want any part of. And I'm not suggesting you go back and live in the trauma or in the pain or in the wounding. You sit down with professional people, reach out to me as well, and journey and work through these and heal from it and learn from it and grow from it. And today's challenge is the same as the rest of them. But now I want you to focus on doing as many of the challenges in one day as you can. Start with the ones that you've already done that you actually enjoyed. You should enjoy all of them. However, there's elements of your ego and your human avatar that will say, oh, that's not for you, or that's not you, or we don't speak to strangers, or fruit's not our deal, or I'm not looking at myself in the mirror, I'm not writing a letter to myself, I'm not doing this, don't have time for that, couldn't be bothered with that, that's not important, that's rubbish, what's he on about, that's bullshit. All of those discussions that you have with yourself internally are magnificent because you write them down. Every time you've gone to do a challenge but haven't done it, that's when you step back and start to feel what's going on now. Why aren't I moving towards this challenge? Why can't I do it? What feelings are coming up? What emotions are coming up? Okay, really, really important. And so I'll be doing more podcasts moving forward in regards of breaking down the elements for feelings and emotions. There's more than just happy, sad, angry. There are subsets and elements within that. So when your language increases in regards of how you can describe what that feeling is, then you're able to really pinpoint in on what it is that you need to heal. And you're able to identify what may have happened in the past to go back and heal that and to integrate that back into yourself and release those specific feelings and emotions so you can start living towards your more authentic self. And that's why this heart journey is so important. Can you imagine if everyone was doing this? If everyone was being accountable? If everyone was actually sitting down and doing the 30-day challenge and allowing themselves to feel and to be honest and to be authentic and to be real about who they are and to be vulnerable. Boundaries, we've spoken about boundaries. Imagine the world. Imagine your relationships with your partner, with your children, with your family, with your friends, with your work colleagues. If everyone was doing this, they weren't hiding behind their human avatars. It would be a completely different existence because people would be being real. Their egos wouldn't be running the show. Your conversations, your feelings, your emotions would be there being discussed. Everyone would be coming together. How can I help this person from a heart place of compassion? It's not what's in it for me, the old whiffum. How can I help this person who's clearly in pain, who needs my help? And a lot of the time it's holding space. And what I mean by holding space is that you're just there for them. You're providing them with a safe environment, a safe space to just be. Whether they're saying anything or not, you're just looking after them. You're there giving them love and compassion emotionally and spiritually. Remember, your heart has an electromagnetic field 3 to 4 meters from your body. Other people pick it up. If that's resonating love, if that's resonating compassion, other people are picking up on that. Simply being in someone's presence can have a really deep therapeutic effect. Imagine the world where everyone was like that. And it is a reality. It's not a reality that we exist in or have ever existed in. There may have been communities, family units, groups, relationships where it does. And you would have heard stories about it. And you sit back and you think, oh, that's beautiful. I'd love to have that. And then your human avatar jumps into the frame and says, yeah, oh, we'd love to have that, but that's dangerous because we're not going to survive. So let's catastrophize the future. Let's bring you back into your Iron Man suit of armor so nothing can get in and out. You're impervious to anything. That's not how you want to live. That's why you're watching this. That's why you're doing the challenges. And so today, doing all of those challenges, as many as you can. And even going through the challenges, and I'll speak more about it tomorrow, what are the ones that you really like doing? And what are the ones that you didn't like doing or you never did? And then sitting back in that space and saying, why did I actually like that? What was it about doing that particular challenge or that group of challenges that gave me a buzz? And feel into that space. There's a reason why you gravitated towards doing those, to be a part of those. What were you experiencing? We were experiencing a little bit of excitement, happiness, joy, putting the music on, having a dance, being still, doing nothing, getting outside in nature, grounding yourself, watching a sunrise and a sunset, helping people, writing yourself a letter. What did you love? When you feel into that space, little breadcrumbs, everything's a breadcrumb. It's like, okay, why did I really like this? What did it give me? What did I get from it? For me, I need to be doing more of this. And the areas and the challenges where you couldn't get near or you found it really difficult or hard, there's an opportunity to step back and say, oh, sunrise, sunset's not me. Why? What's stopping you? What's stopping you going out into nature? If you couldn't do that, if you couldn't go for a walk, if you couldn't ground, if you couldn't take your socks and shoes off to feel the grass, to feel the sand, to feel the water, to stop and do nothing and just be and breathe. Why can't you do the balanced heart breathing? And I know a large number of people, when they do the breathing and they start doing it, that they get very emotional. They get overwhelmed. Because for the first time, they're bringing their sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems together into coherence, into balance. And they're actually relaxing themselves. That deep belly breathing. Tapping, I love you, I love you. And all of those feelings and emotions that have been hidden, stored away, start to bubble, start to come up, start to be overwhelmed by it, start to cry, start to shake. A whole raft of emotions that are coming up, physically coming up, physically expressing themselves because they've been suppressed for so long. And each one of those feelings and emotions needs to be released. And that's why this is so important, because when you release it, you can heal from it. When you heal from it, you can learn from it. And in a lot of instances, you can forgive yourself and others and learn and grow and live into your best life. So congratulations, 30 days, you're champions. Have a good day, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.